Alright guys, listen, this is about this trip radar, right? Oh no way, I'm done. Yeah, so this is this trip radar, right? So, I've been speaking to the lads in my WhatsApp group. I don't know if you know, I've got a members only WhatsApp group. You can join the membership with the link below. And there's lads from all over the UK, and then a few of the lads from Newcastle are in there. I said to me that they've had this trip radar for a while now, and it told me how it's happened, and I've spoke to a few other people and I've made my own conclusions and stuff, and to be honest, the trip radar is not as scary as you thought. Now, the way I found it, this is the best guess, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not 100%, I don't work for Uber, so I've got a clue, but the best guess is this is how trip radar works and why it's not that scary or it's not that bad. So yes, you can see what you lose out on, which is not the best, but the way it works, right? So just say you're here. Yeah, this is you. And there's a job there, right? And then there's people around you here. Yeah, but you're the closest driver. So you get that job as a normal job. And at the same time, it'll get pushed out to maybe 5 other drivers on the trip radar. Now, if you're the closest driver and you accept that job, yeah, it will say on the trip radar, job no longer available. It doesn't say match with other driver, it says job no longer available, which means the closest driver got the job, right? So then, if the closest driver doesn't accept the job, he's a bit of a cherry picker or whatever, who doesn't like the look of the job, then it'll get pushed obviously to the 5 trip radar guys, yeah? And then I don't know how that works. I don't know how that's sorted out. Is it the next closest driver? Is it fastest finger first or whatever? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Obviously, that's up to the way Uber's algorithm works. But when you see it trip radar, it means you're like the 2nd or 3rd closest driver. Now, I think the reason behind it, when you think about it more logically, is when it's busy, you get a job. 10 seconds later, you get another job. 10 seconds later, you get another job. 10 seconds later. Now, as a passenger, I book an Uber. I can see the app. One driver, next driver, next driver, next driver. And that's what the app's doing. It's searching for a driver like this. Yeah? So, from a passenger's point of view, I can see why they've done it. It's still a pain. I still don't like it. I still think it's a bit dodgy when you're trying to, read the trip radar and you're driving and stuff like this. But what I've been doing now is I've been ignoring the trip radar. I haven't even been looking at it. I'm just doing normal Uber the way I normally would do it. Trip radar pops up. If it's easy there, right in my face, I'll have a look. If I don't get it, I don't get it. It's one of them. I'll just do Uber the way I normally do Uber. If the job offers it to me, then I'll do the job or not do the job. If you ignore the trip radar, then it's still normal Uber. Do you know what I mean? The trip radar, the way I see and the way I've spoken to other people is the trip radar is technically logging the 2nd driver instantly, just in case the first driver doesn't want it. Instead of just going from driver to driver to driver to driver. Do you know what I mean? So first job offer goes to the closest driver or however they choose, yeah? And if he doesn't like it, there's 5 backup drivers already fought for the job and is waiting in line. So then the customer is not waiting 10 seconds per 5 drivers. Do you get me? So I think that's the reason what it is and why it is. And am I an AF fan? No, I don't like it. Obviously, a lot of people do not like it. But when you get your head around it from that aspect, and if you just ignore trip radar, those jobs, by the way, the trip radar jobs, they're the ones that you're not meant to have. They're like overflow backup jobs. They're like a bid screen on like iCabby and stuff like that. They're jobs that are just there, floating in the air, floating in the universe, that could be available to yourself. Do you know what I mean? I always like to put positives on everything because I just don't like being a negative Nelly. So from a positive point of view, they're showing you available jobs that you could get and gain access to. Where before this trip radar, you wouldn't have access to those jobs. You'd just be sitting there waiting for your next job offer. So the trip radar pops up. That's an option of an additional job that weren't originally for you. Do you know what I mean? What's the chime? What was that? Got about 400 notifications. So yeah. Is that iCabby? Surely not. No way. This was an iCabby update. But yeah, that's it really. And that's all I can say. Is myself personally, it's not the best. I don't like seeing what you could have had. Do you know what I mean? Remember Bullseye? And here's what you could have won. I don't like that. I don't like that element of it. But if you do try and ignore that trip radar and just go for the job offers as you normally would, and then try and see trip radar as a bonus, as like a little additional side quest, if you're a gamer. The main story is the main job offers, and the trip radar is side quests. Choose to take them, ignore them, or do them. Do you know what I mean? While you're driving, I'll probably ignore them because obviously it's not safe to look at jobs. But same again, those jobs before trip radar, you wouldn't have never have seen them because you weren't the closest driver. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the way you got to look at it. So like, first few days of trip ride, I hated it. And, oh, job, oh, I don't like that. Oh, didn't get that one. I got that one. I didn't get that one. I got that one. But some of those jobs that I'm fighting for or scrapping for, I would never have got because another driver would have got anyway because he was closer. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, what you think. This is just what I've found out, what I've spoke to people, what I've done my own testing. And yeah, if you don't like trip radar, just ignore it. If it pops up with a little button trip radar, just don't even click on it, just ignore it. Because those jobs are additional jobs that you weren't meant to get. And just wait for the job offers that you get offered. Do you know what I mean? And that's it, guys. All right. I hope you enjoyed this little update about trip radar, and hopefully we can be a bit more positive in ourselves, because to be honest, it ruins your mood. And obviously I'm all like, oh, for trying to be positive, trying to think positively. And yeah, if you want to work with Uber, you've got to deal with Uber's updates, and this is just one of the ways of me trying to deal with an update. There's been updates in the past that I've enjoyed or I've hated over the years with Uber. Some of them are just mad, and you just got to get your head around it and just try and figure out a new way of doing things. Or just don't work for Uber and go and work for a local firm, or go and work for whoever. Do you know what I mean? Go to Tesco's. Do you know what I mean? That's right. It's our choice. We can still work with them, or we don't, and we give them off. It's one of them, innit? But right, guys, I am going to scoot. And yeah, go on. Might go live today on the old YouTubes, because I've got some work to do on DM airport transfers. Got to add some more pages and build that website up. Get it all juicy for next summer. But that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little update, a little video. I don't think I should have booked Tuesday. This isn't really a schedule. Like, my video's been going out on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 4 videos. But because I've had a lot of content lately, I'm going to put this one out today on a Tuesday, 5 PM. But normally I've been doing set days, just because it just takes too much time on my hands to do these videos. A lot of hard work, you know what I mean? Right, I'm going to go anyway. Catch you all later. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you follow me on TikTok. Check out my Instagram. I've just set up a DM Airport Transfers Instagram, as well as my Driver Matty one, so I've got 2 Instagram accounts. Check them bad boys out. And as always, thank you very much for all the love on the channel. And I'll catch you all later. Peace out.